What's up everyone, Arctic here, bringing you guys my Gears of War 3 sensitivity settings guide. Now, I know a lot of you guys are probably excited about this. I am very excited. I've been absolutely hounded to get this out. So now that it's finally released, I hope you guys enjoy it. Some of it may seem a little redundant to some of the vets of the game, but I hope you guys realize this is for new players to the franchise that don't really understand how these work. Maybe you guys just want to see what sensitivity settings I'm using. So I was at the main menu screen, and I'm in the options menu right now on my controller settings. As you guys can see, I don't play inverted. My omnidirectional evade is on. Look sensitivity is at 18. Target sensitivity is 12. And my zoom sensitivity is 11. You guys see I play with vibration off. I feel like that messes up aim if you're a support player, so I don't really like it. My sticks and triggers are set to default. My control scheme is alternate, but traditionally I play default. I am testing alternate for another separate video, so please don't switch to alternate. It's not, you will be confused. So again, guys, this may seem redundant if you're a vet. I hope you guys, new players, understand and are able to grasp these concepts in the video. So here's the look sensitivity, which greatly influences the turning speed. This is set to 0, so you guys can tell I am just, this is like molasses slow. I would not ever recommend playing with 0 unless you wanted to handicap yourself and just have fun. Again, like a test your might challenge like I put out not too long ago. Here's the default settings at 10. You can see it's significantly faster. Here's 15. Again, much faster. I did not do 20 because it's just like motion sickness on the screen. Here's your target sensitivity. This is set to 0. I have my shotty out, but you see I'm going to switch here to my Lancer. Realistically, you're not going to have your shotty out when you're holding down the L trigger. More than likely, you're going to be providing suppressant fire or support fire for your teammates. So you're probably going to have your Lancer or Hammer Burst out. This is the default setting at 10. Here's 15. You can see it's a little faster. And here is 20, which is, again, a little bit faster than 15. There's actually, I believe, a 4% difference between 15 and 20 for the guys that want to know that info. So here's some in-game footage. I do not recommend, I repeat, I do not recommend having a target sensitivity above 17. You know, a lot of players play 20, 20, 20, but in all honesty, if you are trying to provide support fire for teammates, I guarantee at the look sensitivity or target sensitivity of 20, you are not as accurate as someone that has anywhere between, heck, 9 to, I'd say, about 14. Again, mine is set at 12. Here is mobility. Now you guys can see I'm doing a little mini obstacle course on gridlock at the pillars. I was very slow on 0. Very, very slow. It took me about twice as long to do that obstacle course on 2 laps. As opposed to having a look sensitivity of setting of 10 or 15, trying to hit those corners and fly off. Here's 15. No noticeable difference between 10 and 15 in terms of speed, but I was able to quickly turn around a little bit and get ready for the next wall as I turned around each time the sensitivity setting was bumped up. So here's 20. Again, I noticed I was rolling a little bit more the higher I went, but overall it's much more fluid than a lower sensitivity. So here's some in-game footage of me, you know, moving around, being mobile. I'm full red right now. I'm trying to get away, rolling, trying to throw off their aim if they're trying to follow me with their crosshair. Here's another in-game footage where I'm down in the fight, 1v1. I take cover on this block. Switch to my shotgun, roll around the other side so he cannot get me. Continue to cross, and then I attack him when my health was regenerated. Here's another instance. I am outnumbered. I believe this is a 3v1. At first it turns out to be a 2v2. So I'm able to quickly put this guy away, move out of the way, and then turn around and shoot that guy, and then get back in cover for the third guy. So here is wall bouncing. This is the bread and butter for look sensitivity. This is why people play on 20 look sensitivity and they think that 20, 20, 20 is the way to go. It's just like an automatic response. Let me have 20 look sensitivity because that's going to make me a better slayer. Look sensitivity really only affects wall bouncing. So at 0, it was really hard for me to turn on that guy. At 10, It's still pretty difficult for me to turn. 15 felt a little bit better. 20 felt good, but I kind of overshot a few times. So again, my sweet spot right now is 18. You guys can see I'm quickly turning around. So here's some in-game footage of this in action. Get a kill here. There's a guy up there. You see I wall bounce off that corner and turn myself around. I didn't quite get it 100%, but here's another instance. I evaded his shot off that wall bounce and then was able to get him while he was trying to redirect. There's another wall bounce, a guy around the corner. Here's one where I'm just simply turning around. It's faster to wall bounce and turn versus trying to run and then slowly turning around. So it also creates space and allows you to do it a little bit faster. Now here's the look sensitivity of 0 with just aiming. This will be considered, this will be coupled with rather a strafe, not considered a strafe. This is just, you know, open scoping and standing still. You guys can see that the look sensitivity at 10 is a lot wilder, and I'm simply just feathering the controller very lightly to the left and right, kind of holding it on the 10s. But on 15 and 20, as you guys are going to see, it's really wild. So when you are strafing, you're probably just going to be tapping. For most players that use a higher sensitivity, you're just going to be tapping and feathering the controller as you're strafing with your left thumbstick. Here's 20. I can't even, it flips me around going back left and right. You see my character is turning. So you guys can see it's a lot faster, a lot wilder to use. So at that pace, you're probably feathering even more. Here's target sensitivity at 0. Now, I don't know if you guys know this, but there's a slight magnetism to the player as you move your cursor over them. It slows down just a hair when you're in the red sight lights up. Here's the default at 10. Here's 15. Again, these really only affect pop shots, and obviously if you have your Lancer, Hammer Burst, or any other weapon for that matter out, except the one shot, you're going to have your looks or your target sensitivity is going to be affected. Here's 20. Again, it's slightly feathering it. Here's some in-game footage. Here's a 1v1. You see I missed my second shot. Did like a slight pop shot on my third shot to get him down, and he started moving, so you know, I was able to tap up faster than him and kill him. Here's just some multi-kill action. See, I'm just kind of walking around, aiming. And this one, I believe I'm using alternate control scheme in that. Here's some strafing with the Lancer. Some targeting with the Lancer. Again, my shot is, I feel like my shot is pretty controlled in most environments. This is more action. That guy was missing me as I moved around. This guy with the sawed-off missed. For whatever reason, it killed the guy on the ground instead of this guy. And I wasn't able to finish him with those shots, so I did a quick L trigger, and this guy doesn't even know I'm behind him. Bada boom. Here's some targeting with the Hammer Burst, and you guys are going to see me scope in. That's the zoom function, one of the weapons that uses it. Here's some more targeting. He's down. My teammate picks up the kill. Now here is zoom sensitivity. This is on 0. For you guys that don't know. Very slow. Very, very slow. I don't really have any recommendations for that. Here's default at 10. You know, zoom sensitivity and sniping, that's really something that you have to find your own comfort zone with. Here's 15. See, it's a lot faster. You know, this really affects, the higher you go, the more you're going to be doing like quick shots, twitch shots, no scope stuff. And then here's 20. So sniping is just a little bit different for me. So here's some no scoping, or the zoom sensitivity. One of the weapons it affects is the bolt hawk. So you guys see I got a zoom kill there. Got another headshot for a double. That was target sensitivity that was affected there. That's target sensitivity. That first shot. The second shot here with the sniper is also target sensitivity. Again, mine is set to 12. This is zoom sensitivity. Mine is at 11. A lot of snipers play 20. I like my shot a little bit more controlled with my sniper. I don't like to take as many twitch shots. So we get closer here. This is a L trigger, so it's target. It starts out L trigger, then I zoom in for that shot on the sniper. and that was zoom. So look sensitivity affects all weapons excluding the one shot. So every single weapon, as long as you're not scoped in and you're just firing it, it is affected by the look sensitivity. Higher sensitivity is usually better mobility, improves wall bouncing, and improves invading an enemy fire. I recommend having something between 15 and 20. Your target sensitivity affects all weapons again, except the one shot, which is just used when it's zoomed in. It really affects and influences accuracy while you're holding down the L trigger. Support players and rifle users. Again, this is your bread and butter. You want to have something between 8 and 15. Don't go higher than, I'd say, 17. Zoom sensitivity. Weapons affected. Your hammer burst, your snub pistol, your bolt-ock pistol, the long shot, and the one shot. The higher the sensitivity, the better your twitch shots. I don't really have any recommendations for this. It's whatever you guys want to use. So hope you guys enjoyed this, and until the next time, peace.